Hi everyone, Dr. Max here. Happy to talk to you live from the Birds and the Bee Festival that Plz is hosting today. So what is usually the peaceful oasis of Plz is now the venue for the Birds and the Bees Festival with food trucks, vendors, music. It's actually a fundraiser for bee research. And tonight we'll get Mike Love in concert. Woohoo! And I found that it was a perfect moment to make a video about how to center ourselves before we meet others. This morning when all those people were starting to come in, I started feeling overwhelmed with the place changing, all those people come in. It felt really good to actually take a time, close my eyes, go back within myself, just like I showed in my last video on centering with the breath. And I find that centering can be useful when I'm lost in my mind and stuff like that, but it's also very useful in social contexts. To give you an example, not a long time ago I had this workshop where we would meet a lot of different people in a short period of time, and what we would do is just get in front of somebody, close our eyes, and first dive within ourselves and take a few breaths within ourselves. And from that place of centeredness, we would open our eyes and meet the others. And what was so simple, which is simply centering myself before I meet the other, made a huge difference in the way this relationship started. What I mean by that is that I felt a lot less desire to please the other because I was rooted within myself. Also, if the other wasn't feeling well, I was still rooted within myself, so it didn't influence me as much. So we've all had moments in our life when we're in a social environment and we feel overwhelmed. For me, a good example is usually on holidays when I go spend a few days with my family. There's always this moment when I feel like some kind of a social overdose. And sometimes I have to get out, but I'm realizing now that it doesn't always have to be really getting out of the place, but just taking a time to recenter myself and get back into myself. I've been practicing that a lot lately, whether it be just meeting one person one-on-one or before going to a party. And what it does, it actually anchors me into who I am, what I want for my life, and also within my own emotion in the moment. Then when I open up my eyes and meet the other person, I feel much more grounded. I feel much more stable. And it actually makes a lot of difference. It's like bring your own weather instead of being influenced by every other aspect every other influences that is outside. So I was wondering, does it ever happen to you to be in a social context and feel like you kind of lose contact with yourself? If it does, my invitation would be to just take a time. You can close your eyes or not, but just take a time. Maybe next time before, let's say you go meet a friend, just before you open the door, take the time to close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths within yourself, center yourself, and then open the door or knock at the door, or before going to a party or anything like that. And I'd love to hear what difference does it what difference does it make to you to take the time to stop and center yourself before you meet the other person. That was it for today. I wish you all a really nice day, and also good luck in this little experiment of centering yourself before you meet the other. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.